The International Institute of Communications is an independent body that brings together policymakers and operators from the audiovisual, media and telecommunications world to discuss issues of common interest. The International Institute of Communications is a non-profit organization that lives thanks to the membership fees paid by its members, and aims to provide occasions, fora, for actors in these two areas to discuss issues of common interest. We are in a situation where the world moves very fast. There are many new challenges, but there is a very high probability that when a policymaker, a regulator, or an operator is confronted with an issue, the same issue may have been faced 6 months ago, 2 years ago, in another part of the world. So there is a lot to be gained by comparing experiences, and this is what the various telecom and media fora, International Regulators Forum, the conferences organized by the International Institute of Communications try to provide. And Intermedia, its magazine, it's a media that provides information about the various activities, provides a reflection about these issues, tries to build on themes that have been developed during the seminars and the conferences to continue to feed the dialogue among all the participants, all the members of the ISC. I see that there is a great need for regulators to interact with one another, and if possible, the International Institute of Communication should develop its activities in order to offer sufficient platforms to regulators of all over the world. The nature of the International Institute of Communication is to be a global player, a global platform, and we will certainly work over the next months, years, in trying to make sure that regulators from all over the world can participate in the dialogue. Of course, regulators have to discuss with one another, but they have to interact also with industry participants. So it is important that we maintain an adequate balance between restricted meetings between regulators, amongst regulators, and occasions like the annual conference or the telecom and media fora to interact between the two sides, or the three sides, policymaking, regulators, and operators. This is, I think, is crucial for the effectiveness of the work of the ISC. Sometimes people have asked the ISC to take a position, and I recognize the merit of taking a position. There are many issues where each one of us would like to take a position. But I think it's important that the ISC continues this line of independence so as to be seen as the appropriate forum for the discussion of many, many complex and very sensitive issues.